Information gives a city a form that is increasingly categorized, while the value of deformation is overlooked in the process of urbanization. My proposition critiques the adversarial effect of information and proposes a reassemblage pipeline, new layer of network that weaves through London. While the pile of scrap in the workshop are turned into the column, with these offcuts from each student, it may remind them of their last models and its memories, and I wonder, can this assemblage be done in an urban scale? One day the barge is transporting something, wondering what that was, where it is heading to. Waterways are used to transport various goods, barges were everywhere, chimneys and cranes were punctuating the cityscapes. However, the industrial cityscape is already gone from the city, only left with the traces of them. The traces are residues of industries, left to be seen, not to function. The object on the barge came from Battersea Power Station in the middle of the storefronts. It regulated high voltage of the turbine engines, but now it is simply left for exhibition. Similarly, the shed with truncated cantilever used for furniture manufacture, now it has been left vacant. If equipment may lie between things and work, what does it become when it loses utility? Given the equipment its form arranged from utility, the equipment without utility is turned into high entropic state. Various artists exemplify values in entropy discarded of deformed object. But this notion seemingly undervalued in the urban development. Why? From all the conservation areas of London, I started investigating a Limehouse cut as a testing ground. From annotated towns plan, it's apparent that the cut acted as integration of the industry. Procedure observing the site on foot to find that the equipments once integral to the industrial activities look unused and museumified. The demolished structures are only recognizable when associated with historical images. Then unused factories are demolished into residential or offices. According to LS's report, it highlights how the conservation area is a key contribution to the financial premium to the properties. The value of water is not anymore associated with industrial values. Water has become a commodity attribute for potential buyers. The canals are also museumified. Information entropy is used to calculate the discrepancy between what human wants to train and machines guesses. By minimizing this loss, machines learn how to categorize. The parallel emerges when comparing between machine learning process and the due diligence in finance. Algorithm minimizes the loss for more accurate training models as due diligence is performed to minimize the potential losses by reducing uncertainty. The finance is inseparable from architecture. This process of minimization of information entropy would prefer the predictable investments for procurement. As this trajectory accelerated through machine learning, the formal architecture will be increasingly affected towards easy to categorize, safe, and predictable. My proposal is to subvert this trajectory by circulating the deformed fragments into cycles of the production. The circuit breaker will be transferred as fragments, with assignment of location, time, and IDs. The bridges log the movement of the fragment. The camera takes the deformed representation of fragments. Gantry is rehabilitated to lift a retired circuit breaker or pumps or turbine generator. He assigned the weight data while capturing a point cloud. Mechanics disassemble. Urban archaeologists join. The disassembled parts are assigned another IDs. Baneness and fatigue tests, all sorts of tests are performed concurrently. Dimensions data allows machine to organize using packing algorithm. The array of pedestal presents a dataset of the fragments. With all the information attached, the professions with different backgrounds can search fragments. The pipeline becomes the shared interface for all. Discarded fragments are no longer distinguishable from digital and physical. It distributes the requested fragments using the BAS canal network. The excessive amount of data will be stored across the city, not in the data centers hidden remotely. As information removed the typology of signal boxes, Signalman's view of the city was replaced with a display flashing at 80 pixels. Form of the data repository can resemble what's removed from the city, but composed with the fragments all across the city. Is it observed for a machine to have such a view, or we are the observed ones for removing the view? The network of a repository across the city monitors the discarded entities produced from the urban metabolism. The new industry of obsessive capture achieves the progression of urbanization through the lens of deformed. As deformed fragments get informed, this is my proposal for the conservation in the age of excessive minimization of entropy. Thank you.